2022 Social Studies Paper 1 Section B, being part of Globalized World Extract. 1. The image shows an example of foreign popular culture brought about by globalization. The Korean wave has a dominant influence in the entertainment industry, spread through dramas, pop music, fashion, food, and language. Extract 2. Globalization has brought economic benefits to countries, companies, and individuals. Countries experience economic growth, companies gain higher profits and market share, and individuals earn higher incomes. Extract 3. Globalization has also brought economic challenges to countries, companies, and individuals. Countries face economic downturn, companies obtain lower profits and market share, and individuals struggle from a loss of income. Question. Extract 1 shows the impact of foreign popular culture brought about by globalization. In your opinion, what lessons can young people in Singapore learn from the spread of foreign popular culture? Explain your answer with reference to 2 lessons. One lesson that young people in Singapore can learn from the spread of foreign popular culture is the positive effect of increasing cultural diversity in Singapore. With the spread of foreign popular culture, it can introduce cultural exchanges, which is also known as hybridization. This occurs when the foreign and local cultures are blended, resulting in unique combinations consisting of elements from both cultures. An example of hybridization in food is the Nasi Lemak burger by McDonald's, which is a concoction that includes all the key components of the traditional Malay dish, such as a coconut-flavored chicken thigh patty, fried egg, caramelized onions, sliced cucumber, and sambal in addition to the Western burger bun. Likewise, KFC also introduced chicken porridge in its breakfast menu in Singapore, a hybrid of the American fried chicken and the traditional breakfast dish of porridge. Hence, the young people can learn that the spread of foreign popular culture can positively impact Singapore's cultural diversity as it maintains the local food culture, but also adds to the variety of food choices that people have. New food creations occur, and this enables Singaporeans to enjoy different cultures in a single dish. Another lesson that young people in Singapore can learn from the spread of foreign popular culture is the negative effect of the dilution of the local culture. This is especially so given the dominance of foreign culture that can cause homogenization, where the landscapes in Singapore become increasingly similar to aspects of foreign cultures. For example, in Singapore there are over 120 Starbucks outlets and 80 KFC outlets. This affects Singapore's local food culture as foreign food chains dominate commercial spaces and displace local food establishments, such as hawker centers. Hence, young people can learn that the spread of foreign popular culture can cause a loss of the local food culture, which might result in Singaporeans feeling a sense of loss of local culture, especially since hawker culture defines our Singaporean identity. This can also lead to more unhappiness and tension by the traditional hawkers, since their livelihood is threatened and future generations would be unable to experience hawker culture. Question. Extracts 2 and 3 highlight the economic benefits and challenges of globalization to countries, companies, and individuals. Do you think globalization brings about more economic benefits or challenges? Explain your answer. Point 1. Globalization brings economic benefits. Countries benefit from economic growth as globalization brings increased trading and expanded businesses in different parts of the world amongst countries. Companies also benefit due to higher profits and market shares. They can exploit the benefits of locating their operations in various locations around the world. MNCs have the resources to relocate their production plants to countries offering the lowest production costs. Individuals also benefit due to higher income, especially those from the third world countries that are lacking in job prospects. For example, due to the higher pay and a favorable exchange rate, many Filipinos come to Singapore to work in the service industry and as domestic helpers, allowing them to enjoy higher wages. Hence, by tapping into the potential of globalization, countries can experience more trading and economic growth. The increase in tax revenue allows countries to improve its infrastructure. Companies like MNCs will also be able to increase their profits exponentially by keeping production costs low and maximizing their revenues. Lastly, individuals are also able to attain higher wages, providing a higher standard of living for themselves and their families. Point 2. Globalization can also bring challenges. As the rise and fall of economies is closely tied to trade and investments between countries, an economic downturn can cause one country to withdraw its investments or reduce its demand for goods and services from other countries. This can result in closure of businesses and rising unemployment in the countries affected. Globalization can also lead to lower market shares and profits for companies due to increased competition. For example, The SMEs in Singapore face the challenge of a small domestic market and shortage of expertise in labor. They are often unable to compete with larger companies/MNCs that offer the same products and services. Globalization can also lead to loss of income for individuals due to rapidly evolving economies, which can result in certain skills becoming outdated, causing some to lose their jobs. Moreover, individuals also face competition with others elsewhere in the world due to the possibilities of factories relocating. Hence, globalization can cause countries to face an economic recession during a global economic downturn, resulting in companies closing down and individuals losing their jobs, which in turn cause economic hardship across countries. Globalization can also cause companies to face increased competition, making it harder for them to compete for a share of profits from the global economy and thus declining market shares. Individuals may also face great stress when they lose their jobs or having to learn new skills to ensure that they remain employable. In conclusion, globalization is actually a double-edged sword. Participating in the global economy provides opportunities for increased sales and trade, which is beneficial for countries, companies, and individuals. Similarly, the interconnectivity and interdependence in an era of globalization also increase the economic vulnerability of countries, companies, and individuals, especially when they have to deal with competition. Thus, what is necessary is for countries, companies, and individuals to remain adaptable, forward-looking, resilient, and to keep pace with global changes to maximize the benefits and minimize the challenges faced.